Hey guys, Demon here, and today we are reviewing Infinity Train, episode 2. Again, two parts to this one, or two episodes, I guess technically you could call them episodes. So I guess technically you could call this 3 and 4, because there's already been 1 and 2. So, but this is episode 2, again, together. And there are two episodes to it, or two parts to it. The first one is the Corgi Train. The second one is the Crystal Train, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. Okay, so I think I know how this whole thing's gonna end up. Okay, like I'm pretty sure I got the whole thing. Spoiler alert, just in case this does come true, you can skip like a minute or so ahead. But anyways, I think I know how this whole thing's gonna end up. Basically, this has reminded me of a few animated shows, but mostly Inside the Garden Wall. I think that's what it was called, right? Inside the Garden Wall. Where at the end of that, we realize that the main character and his brother were pretty much passed out and in the hospital sort of thing because they fell into a creek. And I think that's what's going to happen here. I think that we're going to realize at the end that she fell or hit her head or something like that. And she's probably in the hospital or something like that, having like a out of body experience with her mind and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of like trying to teach her and moral things, like, oh, like this is this and this and this. Like it's trying to teach her lessons, like life lessons. A lot of life lessons in this show. And I have a feeling that that's going to be the end, where she's going to realize it's like, oh, I was in the hospital the whole time. Right, or something like that, and maybe they'll have like a subtle nod to it where it was just like maybe it was real because they'll have like a subtle thing where it's just like, oh, look at this, might have been real, they might have something like that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's gonna end. Okay, but anyways, let's get into the actual review. So let's start off with the Corgi Train. Basically, this is where we meet the King Corgi. And he goes out with her on her adventures, so that's pretty cool. But we meet the King Corgi, and he goes on her adventures with her at the end. And we also meet the evil mechanical robot thing that was in the sneak peek thing like 2 years ago. What was it called? The thing 2 years ago? Give me a second. Sorry about that. But anyways, in the what are they called, the trailers that first start them, but the episode, I forgot what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. This hey buddy, this happened in the first part. This happened in the first part of this episode. Sorry, what am I talking about? You're distracting me a little, dude. This happened in the very first part that we saw from the show ever. In the, you know what I'm talking about. I forgot the name. It happened in the very first part. Yes, it's very funny, isn't it? Happened in the very first part. And we finally get to see this robot thing. And I'm pretty sure that is one's mother. Or maybe even one's host, to be honest. Like, I have a theory about this that I'll tell you right now, obviously. But basically, in the episode after this, or the part after this, I should say, one says, like, maybe that was my mother, sort of thing. And she's like, and Tulip was like, obviously that wasn't your mother, she was trying to kill us. But as we know, she stopped as soon as we saw one. Or it stopped, I should say. It had a girl's voice, so I'm assuming it's a she. But it stopped. But when its face opened up, it had a circular, like, bowl, like, on its under bottom face, right? So I think maybe one goes in there, or maybe half of one goes in there. Because he can split in two. So maybe one or half of him goes in there. And plus, she was looking through these ball things, which could have been one, but I don't know why she wouldn't take one if she was looking for one in the first place. But it's very interesting to think that maybe she's after one or something relating to one. Maybe something similar to one. Maybe one maybe like something similar to her is one's mother, like mother. Or maybe like she's like a host body to one, and maybe like once they're combined, they'll have like the full functions. Maybe that's even the conductor. I don't know. That'd be interesting if one was the conductor the whole time. You know, that could be a twist that they use. That's an old twist, but it's a good one. And then we have the diamond. The crystal cart. The crystal car. And basically, this is a continuation off of that. We have the Corgi and stuff like that. We see some cool cars here and there. Some cool cars, I guess, train cars. We see plant people. Kind of reminds me of Tuka and Birdie. That's canceled, by the way. I heard a lot of people liked it, but it got canceled. I personally did not like it. That's why I didn't review it. Yeah, like it kind of reminded me, like the plant people of that. Kind of remind me of that. Sorry about the interruption again. But basically, we saw some plant people. We didn't get to see an episode with them. I kind of wanted to, but whatever. And then we saw these diamond people that couldn't talk. And basically, the only way to get out of this diamond cart was to sing a song that meant something to you. Which eventually she figured out, and she found her song that meant something to her, and she sung it. And it was like a song that kind of reminded me of like a song, but I guess I couldn't put it in there because that song's like a little bit more mature, but it definitely reminded me of it. And the song was pretty okay. It was pretty funny. She's not the best singer, obviously, but who is, you know? But yeah, interesting. It was interesting. Sorry about that interruption again. But the song was interesting. It was toony. It was nice. Sorry, got a little guy here that needs my attention sometimes. But anyways, the song was pretty nice. I see that, buddy. The song was nice. That time he paused it. The song was nice. It reminded me of a song that's a little bit too risky for kids shows, I guess. I totally lost my track of thought. But anyways, it reminded me of a song that was... I'll be right back. Anyways, the song was nice. And basically the episode was showing her that sometimes she needs to slow down. Just like the first episode, to be honest. She needs to slow down and think about stuff. And she needs to realize what really matters to her. And that song really mattered to her. If I was ever put in that situation, I don't know if I could ever do that. Because I have a bunch of songs that I like. But does one matter to me that much? I really have to think about it, you know? At the end, they did get out, though. And they went on their journey. One, the Corgi King, and Tulip, of course. And we know the cat's still out there, enemy. And we also know that the octopus robot thing is still out there. That's also an enemy. Or maybe something relating to one. Just saying, both robots. She has a cup thing in her head. Might be able to hold one or something similar to one. And she was looking through balls. And one's a ball. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the bell notification because you liked it so much. Link down below is my Twitter. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, you should check out this one or this one. Or, you know, click right there because that will subscribe to my channel. That middle one right there. Anyways, I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to my Twitter and follow. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace.